me take this off. I had it on earlier. I had the air on in here. It was cold. Alright, y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with y'all, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $AngelMoon6237. I got the Boo Tarot out here. Somebody keeps saying they're haunted. Haunted. Haunted by. Haunted by. Y'all take that as it resonates, okay? Alright, so it says the magician. The magician's haunted by some kind of choice they made. Okay, let me see. Would you like to tell my collective at this point in time? Let's say the magician for sure. Let's say the Queen of Cups. And let's say the Five of Wands. Somebody is jealous of your power. Wow. Someone is jealous of your power. Look, it looks like someone's been watching you. Y'all take that as it resonates, okay? There's a group of witches. Because they don't have natural power. They have to sacrifice and that to in order to achieve even close to the power that you have, okay? Because you're a child of God. Okay, so tell collective what they need to hear. What does collective need to know for May of 2025? 2025. Alright, y'all take what resonates. It says, the Seven of Pentacles. Something about, look, man, I swear this looks so much like somebody's about to, receive some kind of inheritance. September, maybe? This is the seed planter, though. This is the card of the planting the seeds, preparing the ground and tilling the ground and so on and so forth, okay? And just, gosh, it looks like someone is going to prosper from somebody's death. The Two of Pentacles. This one didn't come out. It was just poking out real far. Two of Pentacles is waiting on something, maintaining a balance until... Tell me why that grave is right there. Tell me why that grave is in that Seven of Pentacles. We got a bat, a grave, and a moon. That's all intuition. Trust in whatever you've done. You're on the right path. Trust in whatever you've planted. You're about to reap a harvest from it. Because this person is smiling and everything, okay? You're about to receive some kind of harvest from your intuition. It says the Empress. Telling you, you're about to receive some kind of harvest from your intuition. You got some kind of answers are coming to you from the grave. Let me show you. You see how that's got a grave? And then there's no more ghost on here except for that one. Well, there's ghost. Oh, there's two. Ooh, this is something to do with your birthright. Look, I see ghosts. Look. These Pac-Man looking ghosts, but there's two of these kind of ghosts. Something is coming back up from the past for this Empress. Man, I'm telling you, this is all about... you're going to get some kind of inheritance. It just keeps on talking about it. There's the moon and the moon again. What are these? Those look like little sperms. These look like little sperms. Just saying. I don't even know if you can say sperm on YouTube. That's just so fucking funny. You might get fucking tagged for saying sperm. We'll call them baby batter. Those look like little baby batters. Look, it says the world. Look, everything from the past is resurfacing. It's all about to come full circle. Look, it says in the devil. being playful. Look, you feel chipper. There's something. Look, you planted those seeds. You left it for spirit to help them grow, and I'm telling you, this is something from all this stuff from the past that you spoke about or you did is resurfacing. It says everything nice. Trick or treat. Okay, tell me why the devil's out here. Is that saying to be playful? Knight of Cups coming in. Telling you to go out and be playful. That's too many. Even though it says the High Priestess, there's a bunch of them there. Tell me about this devil. It says 3 Pentacles. Something about your damn birthright. I'm telling you. This is something to do. You maybe... You'll find out you might have been Illuminati ties. It's crazy. This is crazy. Okay, so this being exposed about a high society, your birthright. I'm telling you, it says the Magician and the 6 of Cups. It's something that it belongs to you since your birth. Okay? It's something that belongs to you since your birth. This is talking about you're an heir to something. You're an heir to some kind of society. I'm telling you. Just think about back in the... Man, it was all love and peace. Okay, tell me. It says 8. This is 8 Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Digging. Someone wants to pick your brain. Someone was picking your brain. Something about your work, y'all. You're very intuitive. Someone was picking your brain. And it's about a collective. An energy, because it's building. Okay, you see we got 1 bat here, then this devil's got 2 bats. Some kind of intuition is building. That's got 3 bats. That's like someone has realized something about your ability or your gift. What is this? Is this some kind of secret society? Is collective an heir to the fucking mafia or something? Jeez. Possibly. It says, yeah, you're born... So, you're born into something? There's the crest. Was collective born into something and don't know about it? Damn. Being protected for their own... I swear to everything, y'all. This looks like you're... It's either you're... This looks so much like you're part of, like you're an heir to the mafia. I know that sounds so fucking out there. Okay, to explain to me what you're talking about, because it's like you were being protected from something, from being, because you was born. Look, the Wheel of Fortune, some kind of dirty laundry is getting cleaned up by the Hermit. I'm telling y'all, that's exactly what it looks like. There's no reason for me to just come off the fucking and say that. Good morning. I'm looking like a blonde hair Audrey Hepburn today. I love it. Look, it's collecting part of the... What is going on? Why do I keep hearing mafia and mob? It says the Emperor. Oh, I cannot make that up. What the hell? Like, I keep on hearing mafia, What the hell, man? Like, god dang. What's... It's okay, upright for yes. It's collective bloodline mafia. I swear it sounds fucking crazy. It says the Page of Swords. Let's find out what he says. Staying gold, got some kind of feather. You're about to find out something. You just need to straighten up your crown. Page of Swords. What a fucking question to be asking. But you know what? These days, there's a bunch of crazy shit going on. You have a curious mind and love to ask questions and learn new things. You're about to learn, baby. It says you are a natural communicator and ready to take the next step to share your message with the world. Something's about to be publicized. Who you truly are. It says Two of Cups. On the bottom. What's coming? So yes, the mafia. Hi. So why was she, okay? It says the eight of swords and the strength card. So this is about shadow, facing your shadows. Oh my God. Was collected part of a ritual as a child? It's almost like they were fucking doing something. Okay, understand your mama was a young kid, a dumbass. The parents were dumbass, young, stupid-ass kids. My dad's mom is a fucking Illuminati. She's a witch. I'm pretty sure she is. She would never tell you, but you can see, you can feel something. Janelle, her name. Okay. This looks like that you was part of some kind of sacrifice as a child. That's what it looks like to me. Part of a ritual. But you didn't die. You shone out. You shone like a fucking bright-ass beam. Collective, you was like glowing or something when you was born. They might have done some kind of ritual when your mama was pregnant with you. Maybe she was part of the ritual. Maybe she was the ritual. She might not even be aware of this. Someone had their eyes shut. Eyes shut, eyes shut. So did someone try to attach a spirit to collective before they was even born? Trying to attach some kind of spirit to you. It says don't send me to the fucking wolves, because I'm the alpha, motherfucker. Look, I'm telling you. Someone tried to attach a spirit to you. And a betrayal. And you said, you started playing. You was like, oh, I'm the alpha. You can't do anything to me. I know Jesus. So I can control these things like Solomon. I'll just put them all in a little fucking box and light my way with them. I'm telling you, that's what it looks like. They thought they was going to sacrifice you. Somebody did. And you turned the tables and controlled the spirit that was after you. Telling you. It looks like that you went somewhere. You might have New York. Maybe you went to New York. And that's a graveyard in the background, but that looks like a city in the background. And they was doing everything they could to kill you. But you kept dodging and weaving. You was traveling. You was traveling with spirit. I'm telling you, they tried to attach something to you. Look, they tried to pin you down and attach something to you. But you're stronger than them, and you took control of it. You see you holding it right there? Took control of it. So everything that's been thrown at you, this is about to come full circle, y'all. Return to sender, pretty much. You're going to throw them fireballs back at them people. That's the Hermit. I'm telling you, this is something to do with your destiny. Crazily enough, y'all. I love Doc Holliday. Doc Holliday is a distant relative of mine, actually. For real, for real. And I don't know why, but lately I've been seeing the fucking, for some reason, people have been posting clips about Tombstone. And he says, Johnny Ringo. He says, we have some unfinished business. And he says, oh, no, I was just funning. He says, I wasn't. Look, and that just makes me think about it. That just makes me think about how you're a powerful loner, okay? That's so funny. And look, and Doc Holliday had friends. I mean, he was a charismatic person, okay? People liked him. But he was a loner. He stayed by his... The one person that he called friend, that he would call friend, is Wyatt Earp. And the others, they were associates. Okay? Something to do with that, okay? I'm telling you. You're about to turn the tables on. This is the OK Corral right here. You're about to turn the tables on them. I'm telling you. What does Collective need to know from that? That's the truth. You're the warrior. You are the badass. I'm telling you. You're turning the tables on them. They tried to throw a spirit on you. And you overcome it and took control. It says, look, the Emperor's on the bottom of the deck. This Emperor watched it all. Look, the Wheel of Fortune. He's about to come in and give you something for everything that you went through. All by yourself. Last five on the bottom. He's about to come and give you something. This is a reward that you earned from birth. God dang, this shit's been going on since birth. But all these spider webs are about to get cleaned away. This Emperor, this is your dad. This is your dad, Collective. About to find out. This is your real dad. I'm telling you. Is this a DNA test? Let me find out. Collective's blood right about to appear. Let's find out, y'all. He's something to do with music, y'all. He's something to do with music. Is Collective's blood right about to appear? Because Collective's an heir. Is there going to be a DNA test? It says the world and the three of hearts. I mean, the three of swords. There's going to be some kind of DNA test. I'm telling you. That's got all the sperm all over it. You see all the sperm? I mean the baby batter. See all that baby batter? Your dad worked for the government. Or had to go to war. Your real dad, the one that your blood, may have passed away in the war. I don't know. I don't think though. I don't think they did. They went away. I'm telling you. There could have been some kind of orgy. I mean, I hate to say that, but you know, the elites, they like doing them orgy things. Tell me what this Three of Hearts is out here for. Was this person in the service? Was Collective's dad in the service? Whoa. So it's the High Priestess. You know. You see how that jumped all around and fell off into the floor? It says the Nine of Coins. You know something. You know. I said, was he in the service? Yes. These both come out upright and that one went to the floor. Is collective a product of a twin flame connection? I mean, I know twin flame connection. Say it that. It just irritates me to even say it. But you're like little Nicky. Is collective like little Nicky? Like Adam Sandler's little Nicky? It says, what? 6 wands in reverse? Let's find out. You're like little Nicky. It says the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It's something to do with an inheritance. Let's see what the 6 wands want to say in reverse. That's funny. I mean, it's funny, but you may be lacking self-confidence, seeking approval and validation from others rather than trusting yourself. Stop comparing yourself to others. It's taking away your personal power and self-belief. You're an air. This is like a, look, I'll show you in a second. I gotta pee. Okay? That shit's funny. This is what I'm about to ask. Because there was something fucking going on. And listen, I believe that you was that close to the truth at one point in your life when you was like 15 or so. You were at a milestone. You were about to move into a and she almost told you. Listen, okay, was collective conceived through a ritual? Says the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. This Queen of Pentacles is your dad's mom. She paid for the ritual. A sex person. That's I'm telling you, this was a partnership of some kind. Looks like a mama's boy. She's part of the fucking Illuminati. I'm telling you, you were meant to be a sacrifice collective, and somehow or the other, you like Moses. Moses was meant to die. His mom put him in a fucking basket to keep him alive. Put him in the river. Crazily enough, she was fixing to send this newborn baby down the fucking river all by itself with no food or nothing. It was supposed to survive, and it did. To keep from getting it killed. And it survived. And the person that was trying to kill that baby, his sister, found it. Brought it into the fucking house. And that person that was trying to kill that baby had no idea that that was the baby that he should have been killing. That's crazy. Y'all, when y'all think about the stories from the Bible, if you put it in perspective, like if it was the nowadays times, it would be fucking wild story. But yeah. The mama heard about the Pharaoh trying to kill all them babies when Moses was born. And it was his destiny to be the leader, y'all. It was his destiny. That's why he didn't die. That's why you still alive. That's why you here, okay? It's your destiny. Amen. You write rap songs? Oh my God, man, you need to get together, Kate. I'll sing them. I'm a great entertainer. Anyway, so that's what's going on. Tell me why this, because something Something was hidden, okay? It was hidden. It was on the down low. It's something to do with these two people right here. This Queen of Pentacles and this King of Wands. This King of Pentacles, this Queen of Pentacles, paid this King of Wands. This was like a hit on you as an embryo. Dang. Was there a hit on collective as an embryo? Is collective supposed to be a sacrifice? What is that? It says the Ace of Cups. What resonates? Was there a hit on collective as an embryo? Was collective created to be a sacrifice? Says the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. You were spared by God. You was touched by the hand of God, collective. Because you're here for a reason. You understand? You're here for a purpose. That I'm telling you, something big time is about to change in your favor. You're an heir. You're an heir. And they was trying to keep you from it for some reason. Ace of Wands. I can't make it up in the world. Divine has interacted. Look. Divine has played a role in this from the very, 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 very beginning. As you were being formed in the womb, Divine was there with you. You understand? Divine was protecting you even from the seed. He was protecting. Divine was protecting you. You were being attacked even from the womb, boy. You were supposed to be a sacrifice, collective, the Queen of Cups. From birth. And here you are. Still alive. That drives them crazy. Was this collective's grandma about to die? It says death. Your dad's, the person, your dad, his mom. She's evil. She's bad. She's about to die. She's probably 80 something. Shit. Tell me about it. It says you know. It says the Empress. You're about to step into your leadership. Get ready. You're about to step into your birthright. It's kind of like, what was that fucking movie? Was it The Princess Diaries? Where she goes to that fucking land. That land, I forgot the name of that land. Crazy land. But she becomes the queen or the princess of that land. Is collective about to receive their birthright. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. 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 Oh, you're about to get your birthright. This King of Swords is going to make sure of it, okay? So is this King of Swords collective's soulmate? Because somebody has sent out a hunter, a messenger. Somebody's sent out, could be that Emperor. Did the Emperor send out a message for collective and collective didn't receive it? Your dad. Says the Four of Swords. Someone sent you a message and you didn't receive it. A doll. Look, there's something about the star. Four of Swords. Someone sent you a message, you didn't receive it. You have faith that you will receive it. Because you didn't receive it because of divine timing. Okay? It's all about energy, y'all. Okay. Yeah, somebody might have intervened it and took the message or what have you, but you didn't receive it because of the divine timing of it. It had to be timed right, okay? And it wasn't time, okay? It says you've reached the first milestone, and now you need to recharge your energy before the next phase begins. Take a break, clear your mind, and meditate. Everything is pointing to you need to go on like vacation. Two of coins on the bottom. Balance something out. Okay, so take a break, go on vacation. That's too many bunches. Okay, tell me what you want. Clarify the Four of Swords. It says have faith in the Knight of Pentacles. See the big picture. Clear your mind so you can see clearly. So you can, because you've overcome something. You've risen above. Look, you've overcome this shadow. I'm telling you, that's the Strength card. You've overcome something. This is a slow-moving card. Take your time. Calculate your steps. Okay? Even draw up a plan. But you're going to go on some kind of vacation. Okay? Is Collective going on vacation? It says the Death card. The Nine of Wands. It says recovery. It's saying something about recovery. You're going to leave. Something's moving slowly. It's building energy, building up your energy. It says you're going to move something into a new direction. Because you're about to find out about this house. And it being destroyed. Somebody knows that you're really close to figuring it all out. It's like they tried to destroy this house. Okay, let's find out. Whoever's got Collective's birthright, are they trying to destroy the house? Or are they just trying to destroy it? Who is this that's got Collective's birthright and why do they have it? I want to know. It said the Four of Pentacles. Someone eating up money. Me too. I need to go on vacation right now. It says the Queen of Swords. The Death card. And the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Swords is about to get a brand new beginning. They're telling you to take something slow. Because that Knight of Pentacles, it's like contemplate your steps. Come up with a plan. But you can't come up with a plan if you don't know all the aspects, okay? Knight of Pentacles says you're hardworking and conscientious, sticking to the routine. This is about your fucking... This is about your not giving up and being persistent and staying focused, okay? But they're asking you to let go of something. It says sticking to the routines that have worked for you in the past. You put one foot in front of the other and get the work done. You're a natural planner and implementer, okay? But the Death card is saying start something new, head in another direction. Everything in me is telling me that a Scorpio is involved. Possibly two. Tell me why the Death card's out here. It says the Knight of Swords in reverse. Gosh, those look like blood droplets. The Hanged Man. The Three of Swords. The Knight of Swords in reverse, telling you to slow something down. Something is slowed down. Something is... Quick action is turned to impulsiveness and later regret. Look before you leap. Think before you act. Your ambitious energy may be overwhelming and off-putting to others. It's almost as if, like when something gets close to you, when these answers get close to you, that energy, it's like like you repel it and run. They're telling you to stop, reconsider, look around, reconsider something about forgiveness. Because it's almost like, okay, like, here's you, and here's the good energy. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. You go, and then run. It's about to happen. And you run away. Like right before it happens, the spirit is asking you to remain calm and don't act impulsively, okay? Don't fly off the handle or act foolish or anything like that, because there's something that's coming towards you that you've been running away from spiritually that is the answer. But divine timing's at play, so you had to run because it was your instinct to run away from it because you weren't ready to hear it. But now you're ready to hear it. Now you've gained some type of strength. You've gained strength and you're ready to hear this, whatever this is. Okay, but something was put in a jar. God dang, man, that made me think of that damn song. Who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts. Who do you think you are? Don't go breaking hearts. Someone was collecting their jar of hearts. That's what's been getting them stuck. All of those failed relationships, collective. All those failed relationships. Be grateful. You hear me? Be thankful. Thank God. Thank God. Okay? Because they weren't meant for you. You were meant for something greater. Be grateful, thankful that he took you away from those shit fucking relationships that you were just a fucking slave to somebody, pretty much. A slave in a fucking arm piece. Because that person didn't have any kind of respect for you. I mean, it appeared that way until they got exactly everything they wanted. Okay? I'm telling you. God was protecting you. Be grateful, be thankful for all those broken fucking relationships that you didn't stay in. Okay? Because they were sent in to teach you that you had a lot of codependency. I'm telling you what's going on right here, though, is, everything points to your mom's got a secret. Maybe she's not even aware of. Maybe your mom's not aware of this secret, but she had some type of inkling or some kind of feeling about it that something went down. And then you were born, and for some reason there was a lot of animosity towards you. Like all throughout your whole life. And you would be like, the fuck did I do? I do everything right. I do everything that you expected of me. And yet you still fucking act like you can't stand me. What the fuck? Like overachievement. Like overly overachievement. I was in all advanced college prep classes. I was an athlete. I was a really good athlete. I had talents galore, like writing poetry. I could sing. I was really interested in musical instruments. They wouldn't buy me one. I wanted one. They wouldn't buy me one. But I wanted one. I wanted a musical instrument. Okay? And they... My whole dad's side of the family is musically inclined. My mom's side, I really don't know much about. It's crazy. Because she wouldn't tell me. Like she told me a little bit about her dad when she was 10 and how he died in a fire. When I sit and think about it all, when I look back and go, damn, Mama didn't tell us shit about our fucking nothing. Most of what I got about my ancestry is from my grandma. And then my ancestry on my dad's side of the family, I got from my witch cousin. The one that's 2 months different. So, it's just really weird. The witch cousin was treated... It's very fucking weird, man. The grandma ended up taking the witch cousin from her daughter. Okay. But yet didn't want nothing to do really with me and my sister, which is the son's daughters. Okay. Now my the aunt had another daughter 6 years later on my birthday. The grandma didn't want nothing to do with her neither. Okay. Then my dad had a daughter with his half sister 6 years later too. Okay, this is all very strange. That poor child, nobody wanted her. Nobody. So the aunt that had her child taken away, she raised her. You understand what I'm saying? What? Okay. And the dad of the aunt, okay, the aunt that had my cousin and both my cousins, they're 6 years apart, okay? They have the same mom and dad. Okay? The dad raised the second cousin, the second born cousin that was born on my birthday. He raised her. And then he died when she was graduating high school. Okay? And my cousin was really deep into the witchcraft right around that time because she went through a divorce because her husband cheated on her with a stripper. Ended up getting a stripper pregnant and marrying the stripper. And she went into witchcraft because her aunt on the dad's side of the family, these people on that side ain't related to me none. Okay? Her aunt, the dad's sister, is a high ranking, like she runs a witch covenant. It's just all just fucking crazy, man. That cousin is envious and hates you. I'm telling you, everything's been a competition from the get-go. From the jump. I'm telling you, everything was a competition. It was almost like there was a choice between you and her, and she got that life through the witchcraft. Crazily enough, y'all are both conceived around the same times because y'all are only 2 months apart. Not even. You're not even 2 months apart. You're about a month and a few days apart. And it's something to do with, I seen it in the letters the other day. It said something about switched. Something was switched. Okay? Because something was meant for you. It was meant for you. And the evil fucking grandma, she's fucking evil. That lady is evil. There's no possible way that I'm related to her. In any kind. There's no way. I cannot. She hated you from the jump. You were not supposed to be still here. You were supposed to die at birth, I believe. I believe that's what the spell was. The curse. You know, you're the only legitimate, the only one of them that's legitimate in the whole fucking family. Your mom and dad was married when you were born, and the rest of them, that's crazy, ain't it? Just all that shit just sounds off the wall crazy. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with that because I got them out with my left hand, y'all. Crazy how you think, ain't it? I pulled them cards out with my left hand. I mean, them letters out with my left hand, so now I feel funny about it. But also, I wanted to check. Okay, that's why. It was to trigger me. Um, so when I was a kid, I was very ambidextrous. Okay, I could use both of my hands. Like I would reach and grab for stuff with my left hand, reach and grab for stuff with my right hand. Okay. My sister's left-handed, by the way, just so we can put that in context, okay? She was born before me. She's left-handed. I could use both of mine, okay? Um, I was being almost forced to use my right hand. Like I was being forced, trained to use my right hand and not my left hand, okay? Because there's something that reacts in your brain when you use both of your left brain and your right brain, okay? And you can train yourself to do this again, okay? I've done it several times in my life because I've broken bones and stuff, okay? I broke my right wrist, so I had to use my left hand, okay? My left arm and my left hand. And the more that you do that, it opens up some kind of um, in the in between. It opens up in the in between, in those folds in your brain, that connects the left and the brain and the right together. Your creativity and your what do I want to say? Your, like a foundation and your creativity. It connects them together. Okay. So practice using your left side, using your left hand for things. You can consciously step forward with your left foot, causing you to you're reprogramming your brain, okay, by doing that, okay? Start trying to, I do this all the time randomly. I've done it my whole life. I don't know why. But I'll pick up a pen or something and start writing my name with my left hand as like best as I can. And I'll just start writing all kinds of stuff with my left hand just to see how clear I can write, okay? And I write pretty smooth with my left hand. I mean, sometimes it looks better with my left hand than it does my right because I'm focusing. In my right hand, I don't focus. The shit looks like fucking scribble. To me, it looks like scribble. Because it's, nothing is lined up. It's very, y'all see my handwriting on them index cards. Could be little letter, big letter, and then little, and then big. Okay. Never really cared much about penmanship. I'd get in trouble all the time about my penmanship in school because it's like I had to hurry and write it down before just get it out of my brain. And I had to write it down real fast. Like, I don't know why I do that, but I have to write everything real fast. I have to. It's like I'm not writing correct if I'm not writing. Like, y'all seen my notebooks? My handwriting's shit. But when I write with my left hand, it's smooth. It looks like it's like, because I actually put effort into thinking what I'm writing. When I write my right hand, it just, I just put it down there. But yeah, there's something to do with the ambidextrous. It's called bilateral movement. Yeah, it stimulates both hemispheres of your brain. I couldn't use my left hand either because it's devil's work. So now I'm ambidextrous. I can use my left hand. I've always been able to use my left hand. But don't something about the left hand feel evil? Like something about it, it feels like off when you use it. I know, it's kind of strange, okay? Well, I got these left-handed letters out here. I don't know if I'll leave them out here, but I got these left-handed letters out here, okay? Something about a doctor, an ID. Someone went to the doctor and under your name or something, it says, whoa. Dark. Who? Bob. Yeah, Bob's dark. Divided. Heroes Quest 7. 7E. That could be somebody's apartment number. It says C quiz plus times scene. Okay, it says something about the score. It says something about the Doobie Brothers. It says Doobies. It says Doobies. That's the Scooby Snack. That is so fucking funny, y'all. That Doobie. How long has it been since y'all heard the fucking phrase doobie? That's funny because I was thinking about that. How long has it been since you heard the phrase doobie, y'all? Like, doobie. It's just funny. What was I thinking? I went through that fucking portal right there and I can't remember what I was going to say. Let's see. I'm sorry. My allergies are fucked up today. It's weird weather around here, and I'm allergic to everything. What was I thinking about in there? Did I say something about a doobie? What was that? Gosh, there was something that I was going to tell y'all. Something. Look, there's something about the Ark of the Covenant. Please tell me what I was going to say. Can't remember. Because there's a doorway right there from here to the bathroom. And every time I go to the bathroom, I come back through it. It's like I can't... Like I fucking went through a portal or something. That's crazy. But it says doobie. Doobie. Doobies. Scooby Snack. B. Doobies. Doubles. There's a double. Bark. He bark. She bark. Score. Bark the score. Do score. Work. Work words. Work. Bake. Okay. Quit and make it be more. It says babe. Babe, I word. Words. Coke. See. Why are you doing it in that type of... See the shore. Man, it's driving me crazy that I walked through that fucking door and forgot what I was thinking, y'all. Like, that's what's on my brain right now. And that shit driving me crazy. Babies. Babies. Something was switched. Babies are... Wood. Hook. Cook babies. What? Head. Something about a redhead. And bribes. This is redhead. Read cookbooks. Abides. Abides. Herbs. Cook. This is a hero. Bricks. Brick. Brick houses. Something about a brick house. Lord of mercy. Okay, hold on, y'all. hold on. Because there was something I was going to say. And back. Bride's back. Something's going to shock somebody. Shock. Shook. Shook. Bass. Chew. What in the fuck, man? Are they talking about eating babies? I don't. Okay, if that's going on, that's going on, okay? What am I supposed to do about it? Because it looks like that's going on all over the fucking world. And I don't care for it. It says raised Brad. Raised Brad. That you would be putting it in this fucking reading. Debbie raised Brad. What? Debbie raised Brad. What does that have anything to do with it? Because Debbie, this is where that baby was killed at. Y'all, if y'all only knew. Y'all probably do in your own stories. The back door. It says something about somebody ran out the back door. Someone ran out the back door. Or came through the back door. Hides in the room. Hides in a room. Says there was something going on. Why does it say dishes? Disher. Wisher. Wish door. Door wish. Back door wish. He. Quiz. He is. Her. It says bodies. What the fuck, man? Let the bodies hit the floor. Bodies, back bodies. It says whore. Hack bodies. Walk in. It says busy or business. Boss. Crooked boss is spelled with the wrong letters. Dies. Boy dies. Boa dies. A snake. Because I knew somebody that had a snake. His name was Ed. Wow. I knew 2 people named Ed that had a snake. Wow. Holy crap. One when I was a little kid. And one when I was, my niece had just been born. And her dad had a fucking snake with his newborn in the fucking house. In this little tiny apartment, y'all. I was going to kill that motherfucker. And I told him, I said, when you leave, I'm throwing that snake out the fucking door. Because he was letting the snake just roam wild in the house. And he said, you ain't going to kill my fucking snake. I said, bitch, fucking watch me. So when he left, he made sure he put it somewhere. Because I was fixing to kill it. I was going to kill it for my niece. Broad. Something about kids. Brace kids. See kids. See kids. Abroad. Show. It says chosen or chose. Choose. 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 Wide break. Wide break. Choose. Break. Have. I see wide. Choose bride. Choose bride. Choose a bride. What? This says Chris. Somebody's watching you. Chris, work his code. Work his code, babe. Work his code. Something about a frequency. Quiz. This is times, plus, and divided. 0 and 7. So 2 of them is going to be 0. So this is a brand new beginning, and one of them is going to equal 7. Just saying. 2 is going to equal 0, and 1 is going to equal 7. Your choice. This new beginning. It looks like that no matter what you choose, you're going down the right path that you're supposed to be going on. Does he work the CIA? Yeah, he works for the CIA. He does work CIA. Does he work CIA? BB. Bad case. Works a bad case. IO. B. There's something to do with the cards. The cards. Wait. Work with the cards. It's something to do with the work. Your work with these cards. BB is bio. Queen B. Cards. Hard case. Work hard case. Who chose? I cared. Because I cared. It says Bob. Easy. Broke. Who said I broke? CEO. Break. ID. Someone hacked something. A hacker. This is hacker. Rehacks. Hacker. We hack. We hacked. This is orbs. Something about a horse. Chris. Oh. Alright. There's something about a horse out here. That's like going into the Akashic Records. You grab to the horse's mane and hang on. Bareback. Horse's back. Horse back. We owed business some kind of courses. Scared. Oh, it's something about a book. We scared his scar. His scar. He's got a scar on his left eye, y'all. God dang. For sure. It says something about a crew. A crowd. Scared crowd. See crowd. Break. See crowd. Babe. Arizona. Bob, see crowd. Oh, I know what you're trying to say. So when they were announcing the new Pope, I don't know if y'all have heard of this or not yet. Man, if you only knew, but I might even tell you the whole story of that shit. That shit, boy, me and him got into it. I was fixing to kill him. I was going to kill him. That was a long story, but I was going to kill him. Anyway, he's still alive. When they announced that they found the Pope, they got the Pope, the American Pope, and that, okay? When they show a picture of the room, with the door shut, they come out onto this balcony, and that's when they say, okay, we found the Pope, and and announce it, and that. Well, they was just showing a view of it on live feed. They were showing the view of the door, the window, or whatever they walk out of. Man, there had to have been 50 orbs just swarming all over the fucking place right there at that window. Y'all go look it up. It's on live feed. There was orbs galore, like crazy, all around that little window. Y'all take that as it resonates. Yeah, Pope Leo. That ain't no coincidence, y'all. And did you know, this is crazy, him taking that name and his name somehow or another, his real true name, somehow or another, it symbolizes the word Peter. It symbolizes the word Peter. He's not named Peter or Petre or anything like that. The sigil of the Leo and his real name and something else combined. It's three things. It depicts the Latin word Peter. Take what resonates. There's something about a scarecrow. The scarecrow needed a brain. Yeah. There's no end. There's no end. Down worse. Something's worse. See worse. Braids. Something about somebody went to the doctor. So something about a hero. Someone needs a hero. Hero. Say hero. O's hero. O's aid. Back. Something about a car. A crib. A crab. There goes your cancer, y'all. Crab ID. Bodies. Brace. There's something about Saul bodies. Saul. Fed. Rock. There's a little town I know and a place I go called Bedrock. Twist, twist. Bio. What? He's a caveman? It's all bedrock. In a crazy little place. Here we are. Here we are. Orbs. Oh my God. It says here we are. And it says orbs. They're orbs. They're not bodies. Look. Saw body. Bodies. They're orbs. Orb bodies. Saw orb bodies. Heck. Whoa. That is flipping crazy. Something about the deck. What? What? Baby's head. Baby's head. Whose baby's head? Rabies. What? What? Why are you saying rabies? Bob is an Aries for sure. Dow Hick. I don't know. It says something about a week. Do a week. Chris Bob, DOA. Dead on arrival in a week. Something's hard. Hard. This is warts. Hardo. Hard. Is so hard. Birch. Saying cards. His card. His car. Do. Hobo. Do bad. His car do bad. Hobo. He feels like a bum. Bar. His books. He books a week. Something about the air sign. He books a week. He books a week at Airbnb. Airbnb. Says babe and babies. I care. Hooks. Shook. I care. Shook baby. Shook babies in the crib. Abby. Somebody's weird. Something's weird. Weird base. Something about a cabin. Sabotage. Cook. He cook babies. I swear that's what it says. Weird. He cooked babies. Word. Dark. Dark hobbies. Dark hobbies. Show some kind of company. He chose. He chose who. It says Debbie. He chose Debbie. He chose her to die. Her dies. Break. Something about a board. Bike board. I'll be right back. Bike board. It says chaos out there. It says bike board. He chose a hiker, a biker. It says chaos. Chaos. Be red, breed chaos. I know. Bow. And it says how. Something about business. Kids. It says Rick. Sick. Yeah. Wars. Sick wars. Heed sick ward. Bob or hobo hobbies. Somebody's got dark hobbies. Looks like they're cooking babies. I don't care for that. Breed a something and raise it. Breed something and raise it. This is drew or draws. He draws cards. Ice. He draws something about rewards. Dies. Who dies? Where? Something about the ads. Where is back door? Where is the back door? It says doobies. It says something about hoodies. Okay, so somebody was wearing some kind of disguise, and someone to make it look like it was you. Her hoodies. Whack. Crew. Accrue hoodies. Somebody may have gave you a hoodie. I swear to God, somebody may have gave you a hoodie for you to wear it so someone would think that you were involved in some kind of crime, but you didn't wear the damn hoodie. You threw them all away, actually. That you didn't really like them. You just took them because you didn't want to say no. But you never wore them. It says something about roses and rises. Rosie, rose, road, road back, hose. Man, making me think of fire. Showed, bro, beach, at a beach, broke beach, each road showed, side, how bad is she? How bad she is. Each road showed how bad she is. She is. He is. Ooh. Rock. Be rock. How bad he is. Cards. They want me to say somebody's crying. Just cries. Cries hard. Someone's crying hard. Crying hard. Booked. Cries hard because I saw shark. Someone was booed off a stage. Shh, say be quiet. Art. Bougie. Something's bougie. Boochie. Woochie. Boochie. Hoochie. Hoochie. Maybe the Chattahoochee. It says rabbis. Rabbi. Soaked. Rabbi desk. It says disc too. And it says something about a wish. He chose rabbi. Side. Seed. Seek, rabbi. DW. That's on Arthur. That's his little sister. Words or deeds. Heed words. I'm seeing the words. It's saying words. Something shocking. It's going to be shocking. Be a shock. It's going to be a shock. Word. A word. It says some kind of message. Who he is. Take what resonates, collective. I'm putting it up. It says something about him being a detective. He's a dick. Something about ashore. Ashore, be ashore. Your ship's coming in. Take what resonates. Washer. Wash dry. Wash dries. Wash dries. Coke. Ride. Wash ride. Watch bride. Saw bride. Saw bride. Hooked. Somebody was hooked. Love at first sight. I'm telling you. It says be hooked. Somebody was in love at first sight. It says something about a chair. Chair. Chairs. Something about bullshit. It says worse. Worse. Worse hair. Swore. Someone took an oath. Swore. It says rich. Be rich. Something about a kid. Dark sword. Dark sword. That's what I got. Swear. Where's red? It says rob. Robbie. Robbed. Or robed. Robed. Red robes. Ah. Someone wears red robes. That was a mouthful. They wear red robes. Telling you. Red robes. Be a breed. There's something about breeding. Break in the case. It says break case. Chase. It says chaos. I chase. Door. Broke door. I broke door. Chase in the chase. How? How? That fucking shit says. Look at this. Cowards. Be cowards. Something about a bike. Oh. Be cowards. They're cowards, y'all. Take it as it resonates. Says take a hike. Tell her to take a hike. Okay, what is Cobber? Cobb County, possibly? Something happening in Cobb County? We are shared. We are shared. We shared Cobb. I know. Shared a book, a job, shared a baby. What? Saying Oz twice. Okay. We shared. I don't know. Hick, Bick, Bach, Bio. We shared bio. It's a doppelganger, y'all. I'm telling y'all it is. Y'all take what resonates. I'm putting it up. Somebody sees some type of resemblance or something from a side view. Something about a zebra. Holy crap, that's duality. Hawk, zebra. There's a bear. So you want to be brave, do ya? Something's bizarre. Race a bear? Y'all hear about them fucking people who want to... Why they would want to do that, I don't know. They want to fight a fucking gorilla. 100 men against a gorilla. Okay? Now, the gorilla in one fucking swoop can break bones, okay? So after about 5 men, the first 5 or 6 people will get tore to fucking shreds. After that, the men will be able to overcome the gorilla because of its massive size. It'll run out of energy, and it'll need to rest. And after about the first 5 or 6, they're the sacrifice because he can break all their bones. But yeah, they're talking about some kind of event where they're gonna have a gorilla and 100 men and that. That's not fucking fair, man. That gorilla did not consent to do none of that. I don't really fucking, y'all. I'm against like circuses and shit. What they do to them fucking animals. It's bullshit. I just assume not ever know what the fuck it is. Than them to be stuck in a cage and being mistreated for years upon years. And don't get me started on that, Spirit. I don't want to talk about that right now. Okay. That shit right there makes me mad, boy. Them animals can't consent to these people, and they just think that they could just overtake these animals to do whatever the fuck they want to. It's just bullshit. Okay, it says Proverbs 24. It says, do not be envious of evil men, nor desire to be with them. For their heart devises violence, and their lips talk of troublemaking. Through wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge the rooms are filled, with all precious and pleasant riches. A wise man is strong, yes, a man of knowledge increases strength. For by wise counsel you will wage your own war, and in a multitude of counselors there is safety. Wisdom is too lofty for a fool. He does not open his mouth in the gate. He who plots to do evil will be called a schemer. The devising of foolishness is sin, and the scoffer is an abomination to men. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. Deliver those who are drawn towards death, and hold back those stumbling to the slaughter. If you say, surely we did not know this. If you say, surely we did not know this, does not he who weighs the hearts consider it? He who keeps your soul, does he not know it? And he will not render to each man according to his deeds? My son, eat honey because it is good, and the honeycomb which is sweet to your taste. So shall the knowledge of wisdom be to your soul. If you have found it, there is a prospect, and your hope will not be cut off. Do not lie in wait, O wicked man, against the dwelling of righteousness. Do not plunder his resting places. For a righteous man may fall 7 times and rise again, but the wicked shall fall by calamity. Do not rejoice when your enemies fall, and do not let your heart be glad when he stumbles, lest the Lord see it, and is displeased him, and he turns away his wrath from him. Do not fret because of evildoers, nor be envious of the wicked. For there will be no prospect for the evil man. The lamp of the wicked will be put out. My son, fear the Lord and the king. Do not associate with those given to change, for their calamity will rise suddenly, and who knows the ruin those two can bring. take that as it resonates, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that reading. I loved it. Look, I pray for the highest good. I don't want all these broken, dark souls to be roaming around all over the place. I want them to turn to the light, okay? I pray for the highest good. And those that have hurt me and betrayed me and came against me because of the light, I pray that they find that light, that they finally find that light. I pray in Jesus' holy name, Yeshua. Amen. I need you to get excited again. I need you to remember you're not in this thing alone. I'm working on your challenges. I've already assigned angels to you. So let go and the stress. Let go and the stress and just trust me. I've got a pretty incredible ending in store. In fact, that's why you need to get excited again. Because the happy ending I've got coming is going to rock your world. Amen. My world about to be rocked. Alright, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Oh, it does. It did say Kobe. It did. C-O-B-Y or B-E. It did say Kobe. I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. If y'all did enjoy this reading, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If y'all want to donate to the channel, it is Cash App $ ANGELMOON6237. I'm grateful for anything y'all can give. Leave comments. Share the videos. And stay golden, baby. I'll see you on the flip side.